Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do Solitaire issue number 4 by Ultraverse Malibu Comics with another great cover. It's been written by Gerard Jones, art and cover by Jeff Johnson and Barbara Kaalberg. Let's dive in because this is the end of the arc of the Monkey Woman, and it's going out with a bang. So the Monkey Woman, wants to kill Solitaire. See my last review, if you will. And he wants to kill her by, there's a monkey or gorilla. So she summons him, but then the cops are coming because of all the shooting. So she needs to escape, and then she leaves our hero with the gorilla that wants to, murder, maim him. So he's charging, but he misses, and Solitaire does this, his fancy moves, and I like this ghost image thing. I wish artists did that more. They did that a lot with Spider-Man, but I don't know and with Daredevil, but I don't know any other superhero or villain that does the whole, after image thing. And I'm not sure why, because it looks cool. So he uses the chains to attack the gorilla, and basically, he needs to kill him, and that's exactly what he's doing. So he, breaks his neck or chokes him to death. So he's going outside, and the cops are still coming, and then he sees also one of the henchmen that he kicked earlier in the gut before he went into the house, and then does the Spider-Man thing. I'm not sure how he does that, because as far as I know, he doesn't has super strength, but he just easily climbs up the house with one hand, and I don't know. Anyway, he wants to interrogate this guy, and he says, no, just kill me, man. I'm not going to say anything. The Tontok Makuts, that's probably the group that he's working for, doesn't spill the bean about the queen, and he says, well, okay, thanks, and he drops him. And then cops are coming. This guy lands on the roof of the car, and he says, hey, who threw you? He says, I don't know, man, I don't know, just get me where there are no monkeys. So, and then we have a flashback when Solitaire was just a 50-year-old kid, and then he discovered that his dad is a piece of shit, and he is using, his skills to, lure his father Anton Lone, that's his name, his father's name. He wants to, what's the word I'm looking for? Dwarf his plans. Is that how you say it? And before more people is getting killed, and skipping a few pages. So it says that Anton, his father, has been running a contraband through Cuba in the 50s. And then he says when the democracy nearly spoiled the game, he funded a bloody coup by the Makuts to keep the money flowing, the money that paid for Nicholas Lone's fancy toys. And suddenly, as Nicholas scrolled through the file with every punch of a computer key, he heard a Hiawathan peasant scream. Now that's a little bit over dramatic, but I like the fact that it's been here. I just small little touches. So young Solitaire, or Nicholas, that's his real name, knows that he's way too big to stop his father for doing whatever he wants, and he calls out to some kind of a journalist to meet him somewhere. And he goes there at the meeting point, but then the cops are coming, the ambulance is there, dozens of reporters and innocents. And that guy's dead, probably liquidated. And then Jin, the bodyguard of his father, comes and he says, you thought you were doing the right thing? This blood is on your hands. You don't know what quality of man is your father. Go against him and you will kill more people. Let him do his work, and not so many will die. Love it. He says, I see that life is short, and that is mean, but it can be lovely. With what your father can give you, you should live the life to the fullest. So, and that's exactly what he's doing. Young Nicholas gave up, and he is sleeping around, being a rich sport kid, but he has no purpose. He burns all of the money that he got from his father. Spent millions on stuff and opium, and tried to drown out the evil that his father is doing. And then one time at the bank, there's some kind of a superpower being, tried to how do you say, went too greedy and shake up the bank try to shake down the bank. Not sure how that works. Probably destroys the bank or something. And lots of innocent people died. And Nicholas didn't do anything. He just stood there. He survived. He doesn't care, and he thought that he was dead inside. So he took a car, drank himself into oblivion, and then get a car crash, and then there's the phone ringing, and then it's Israel, one of his people that helps him, his quote unquote bad family, because all of these people that are working quote unquote for him, he has helped save their lives or make their lives better. So he get a tip where he can find a monkey woman, and then the monkey woman is here on a boat, and it seems that she wants to sell. Well, she's an arms dealer or so. She has nukes on board that he is going to sell to Anton, to the highest bidder, which is in this case Anton. And also this woman needs to die, so this should be a ritual sacrifice. Because why do I have to die? She says, because the gods decree it, and never for one moment of my life I have been free of the command of the gods. So we have also a flashback of the origin of the monkey woman. It seems that, according to her, once upon a time, monkey gods came to Earth, and they built a strange city in Africa, and they, made some kind of a deal with the locals that once in so many moons, a child that they pick up a child and they infuse it with one of their own to do stuff. It's not really getting explained what the purpose is of it, but she said, ages before the mystic marriage made me the mistress of thousands of humans, but the slave of the monkey gods. My destiny was sealed, and that destiny is all I have. And then she wants to, she says about the nukes that she's going to sell, and that the woman that needs to die fell in love with a hustler, and that she told other people what the plans are, and now they are dead, and she needs to be sacrificed. So before she's going to do that, she pauses, and one of her hench girls says, "Silly me! I almost expected to see that fool in a mask come crashing in like last time. Even the monkey woman has nerves, eh?" Little did she know that's exactly what's going to happen. So Solitaire is here and kicks her in the face. But so they're having a fight, and the monkey woman, she's pretty strong. But of course, Solitaire is no slouch either. And then she calls in the monkeys, and then Solitaire knows that he is being outclassed to a certain degree because, well, there's way too many things going on, and he pushes her and the monkeys over the edge of the boat into the water. And then she says, "I cannot swim with the monkey on my back." That made me laugh. Anyway, so monkeys are also some monkeys can swim. I mean, these are Japanese macaques. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Not familiar with that species. So they are jumping Solitaire, and Solitaire can do nothing but dive with the monkey woman attached to him, because she says, "To fight them off, you will have to let me go. Do you hear me? Let me go, let me go." And then that's exactly not what he is doing. So they are going to the bottom of the river, and she sees, Solitaire says, in her eyes he sees himself, a damned soul, a life owned by destiny. He sees himself in another long, cold fall. And then we continue the origin of the Solitaire, and I already thought I knew the origin. Well, it's been spoken out what the origin is, but not shown in detail. So yeah, he flies over the cliff. His body's burning, I guess, and then his father saves him, and later says he's welcome back to the living son. And he lies there, and his father Anton says, by all rights you should be dead by now. By all rights I should not be a millionaire. I should not have the connections to purchase nanotechnology to fill my son's body. And he explains that, well, he never can get hurt anymore. Well, he can get hurt, but the nanotechnology heals his wounds immediately. So he also says, well, keep the 5 million that we found in your car. It will make your recovery pleasant. And when you are healed up, you come to me to help me with the family business. Yeah, that's the origin. And then we switch back to the monkey woman. So they have a fight. But yeah, the monkey woman, pretty heavy and also very strong. So Solitaire kicks her so that she's going to float up. And then there's a boat. And then, well, you know what's going to happen here. Into the propeller. So they are basically mincemeat or monkey meat. I made a joke. Anyway, so the henchman of his father comes to, get these nukes. But then he says, well, you made a big mess of what's going to happen. It's all over the news. And then he shoots them. So part of the henchmen go up to get the nukes, and then he stays behind. And then Solitaire is on board, threatening him with a gun. And he says, I came to give you a choice. You can stay or talk to the Coast Guards who have just radioed, or you can just die. And he also explains that the boat is sabotaged, so they cannot go anywhere. So now tell me why Anton Lone wants the nuclear weapons. And he says, well, I'm not going to tell you anything, because I'm telling anything, I'm going to be a dead man. So he pulls out a grenade and does a suicide, and Solitaire just escapes. Art looks just phenomenal. It's just so good. It's so full of kinetic action. I love it. Later, the cops come, and suddenly there's no trace of any boats or any nukes. And this woman, that monkey woman, wants to kill or ritual sacrifice, has been found by Solitaire, and he says, "You can. I have a proposition. You can. I can introduce you to a couple of people. They will, but the work involves its own dangers, but he will be protected." And she says, "Are you crazy? You think I'm going to trust some freak in a mask?" And she, "Then you can protect yourself or turn to the police." And she says, "I got it." And then Solitaire thinks another lost soul looking for a place to hide, a place to belong, a way to make amends for past misdeeds. His organization grows. So yeah, that's the ending, and I really love the ending. It's just great. It's a nice arc. We see there's a lot of origins, by the way. We see a lot of flashbacks. It's a cool title. And we also have this nice, cool pinup. Still impressive what they have done here with this character. I had no idea when I bought these comics that this was actually so good. I am enjoying myself a lot. And that brings us to the end of the video. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.